Hi everyone, my name's Chantelle, aka Glamnote, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I dyed my hair and bleached my eyebrows using the Manic Panic Psychedelic Sunset and Sunshine. It's in dire need of being done. The orange has faded quite a bit. The yellow has held up quite well actually, a lot better than I thought it was going to. I thought the yellow was going to fade really quickly. I'm going to be using the same hair colours that I used before. I'm going to start off by sectioning my hair, and you go from so Mondo taught me this, the apex of your head, so mine's about here, go down behind your ear and bring that section forward like that, and then split the back section in half. The bleach I'm going to be using today is Jerome Russell. I use their highlight powder bleach packets, and I have a 40 volume maximum cream developer. So I'm just going to mix these two together, and then I'm going to get my boyfriend to help me do the back of my head, and then I'll be back to do the front. So I'm back. My boyfriend has done the back of my head, and I'm just going to start doing these front sections. Okay, I'm going to go and do this off camera because I need to get it done quickly because the back is already going blonde, and then I will rinse it out, come back and apply the colour. So I'm back. I would have done the rest of the bleaching on camera, but because I'm using 40 volume instead of 30 volume, the back is developing quite quickly, so I just wanted to get the front done as quick as I could before it went really bad. I may have had a bad idea. So I've decided that I want to bleach my eyebrows and dye them orange. I don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully it's going to go okay. But I'm going to do that now on camera. So I'm just taking some bleach on a spoolie and doing that through my brows. I have never bleached my eyebrows before, and I'm a little bit scared. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm thinking once I put the orange in, it will look okay, hopefully. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna wait for this to develop. I'm then gonna go and wash it out, and then I will come back when my hair is dry, and I will apply the colour. I don't know what I've done. Oh no. Hopefully when they're orange they'll look a lot better, but right now they don't look good. So I've just rinsed out the bleach, dried my hair. So a few spots where it's a little bit patchy, but other than that it's not bad, I think. So I'm going to put the colour on now. I might actually start with my brows because I want them to look a little bit more normal right now. So I'm just going to put some gloves on. So for my hair I use the Manic Panic hair dye in Sunshine and the Manic Panic hair dye in Psychedelic Sunset. I love these colours are great. Manic Panic's hair dye is amazing, it's so good. I've used this for years and years and I've just never used another brand, and I felt like I needed to, because Manic Panic is just so good. I might put a little bit of yellow in my brow. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that yellow on a spoolie like this. Just brush that through the front of my brows. like that. Some of my brow hairs didn't bleach, so I'm hoping because of that it might look a little bit more natural. And then I'm going to go in with the orange, just brush that through. I'm going to go in and clean these up and clean the spoolie, just so I can then go through and blend those colours a bit. And then I'm just going to take the same makeup wipe and just clean up the excess dye. So, I don't know, does it look good? I don't know, we'll see what it looks like when I wash it out. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Yellow, I like to just take it straight out of the tub. That's one of the main things I like about Manic Panic is I have bowls, but you don't need to have a bowl. It's just less washing up. When I'm dyeing my hair with colour, I like to do it at the front first, where the hair dye is going to sit the longest. And you want the front of your hair to look the best, because that's the bit that people are going to see the most. And then I'm just going to start sectioning. So I'll just take a section at the front, put it over. This bit, I'm not too fussed about it being too perfect, because I'm going to be blending the yellow into the orange anyway. So if it's a bit messy, I don't really mind. I feel like it looks a little bit more natural if it's a bit messier. But obviously nothing about my hair is natural. I get a lot of questions about where I got all my tips for dyeing my hair, because I do it all myself. I have done for years. I've been dyeing my hair since I was probably about 15, 14 maybe. So I've been dyeing my hair for a really long time. So a lot of what I know is just trial and error, which obviously isn't great. It's taken me a really long time to get my hair to a place where it's not breaking all the time and it doesn't look like hay. And a lot of that I actually learn from Brad Mondo's videos. I feel like they're really fun videos to watch, but then they're also really informative, especially if you are someone who does dye your hair at home. He tells you everything that you need to know. Like, I used to just bleach like my whole head. I never used to just do the roots, because I just assumed that you'd need to do the whole head. And it was only after watching one of Brad Mondo's videos that I realised I shouldn't have been doing that, and I should have just bleaching my roots. And then he also taught me that when you apply bleach, you need to make sure that there's like a fairly decent, like a thick layer of bleach. He taught me how to section my hair properly. Brad Mondo is definitely one of my favourite YouTubers to watch. I think he's just so funny and he's so lovely, and his videos are so great. I'm always open to learning new things and trying new things and being able to learn that just from watching a YouTube video. I've got better at cutting my hair since watching his videos. Just a lot of his videos, that's just where I've learned everything I know. I'm still sort of trying to figure out my setup. I'm trying to figure out the way that I can get the best lighting and the best angles, and so that you can see it better. And I'm still learning. I'm just gonna speed through all of this bit and then I will come back and do the orange. Dipping into Psychedelic Sunset, applying it just below where that yellow is, all over. Taking my fingers and just blending that yellow into that orange. And just placing the hair between my two fingers and sliding up and down. And then I'll take a little bit more, put it on the ends, and just rub it in. Make sure it's all fully coated. I like to spend a reasonable amount of time blending, just because the colour difference from the yellow to the orange is quite big. I like to make sure that these front bits are as blended as possible, like the top bits, because that's the bit that you're going to see the most. I like this bit here. Just keep blending it like so, so that the top looks blended. And then try not to get the orange on any yellow. So it's done. I've done better. I think it'll look okay once it's washed out. My trusty head eye kit. And I'm gonna leave this on for, I don't know, a few hours probably. So I'm back and the hair is done. This scrunchie is from Junkets on Depot or Depop, whatever you call it. My friend Katie makes them, they're amazing. So this is the hair. What do we think? We're gonna ignore the fact that this was done a week ago and I forgot to film an outro. So I have washed it once already, so it's not as vibrant as it was when I first done it. But if you watch my previous video, I filmed that the day after I dyed my hair. So that's what it looked like when I first done it. I'm gonna go and do my makeup and style my hair off camera, and then I'll come back and show the finished look. So this is the finished look. What do we think? Do we like it? I love it. This is like my favourite hair colour that I've done so far. I just think it looks so good, especially when I plait it, because you can see like the yellow and the orange, and oh, it's so pretty. There is a little patch here, but I think I might have missed a bit of the yellow. But other than that, I did okay. For anybody wondering, I used the Velour liquid lipstick in Queen Bee and the P.Louise base in OTT Orange for my brows. On the lips, I'm wearing the Velour liquid lipstick in Skin Tight. On my eyes, I used the bPerfect Carnival Stacey Marie palette. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this video was a bit more boring. I didn't do a lot of talking, but I was concentrating really hard. But I hope you liked it. And next week's video is comparing the cremated palette to a potential cheaper alternative. So hopefully I'll see you next week.